Alright everyone, let's try this again. I've got a new microphone. I hope the sound is better. It's not a great microphone, but it's better than the one I was using before. Alright, let's load this up. I don't even remember what my next mission was. Intel reports indicate a surface battle group has sailed from Murmansk, intending to attempt a breakout into the North Atlantic through the Iceland-UK gap. Intel further believes this group includes one or more Sverdlov gun cruisers that once on station will raid NATO supply convoys. As bad weather prevents airstrikes, you are ordered to intercept and destroy this task force. Locate and sink the enemy cruisers. Primary, secondary, locate and sink any escorting warships. Alright, through the and this surface ships. Alright, we'll just come down here. I would rather catch these in open water, and that looks like that might be our group. Let's go to 20,000 status report. 3 in the tubes. 10. Okay, we're still good. We will go to silent running. No surface duct, no thermal layer. Not good. Well, storm with high winds. That means it's going to be loud on the surface. Alright.
Cons. Rig ship for ultra quiet.
Really? We've got nothing?
Con sonar new contact bearing 030. Designated Sierra 1. Con sonar new contact bearing 344. Designated Sierra 2.
Alright, let's see what we can see here. That looks like a Krusta.
Con sonar Sierra 1 is classified as escort.
That is not a Krusta. We got here. Oh, there's a bunch of stuff pinging out there. Oh, that's a Sverdlov. Okay, well that means...
Con sonar Sierra 2 is classified as capital ship.
There's more out there.
Come left to
Pinging
090 Helm I.
Sverdlov is a capital ship, and it okay, it's only got radar. That Krusta
Con, helm, steady course.
3 on active, and we've got no... Yeah, I don't like that. We've got no thermal layer or duct to hide under. I think might be a good idea to drop down.
Make depth 400 feet, dive I.
Where is that now? Still at... Oh, just went to a 4. How fast is he traveling? 12 knots, so he's...
Con sonar, new contact bearing
He's listening.
006. Designated Sierra 3.
Alright, what do we got on Sierra 3 here? That is a Cashin.
Con sonar, Sierra 3 is classified as escort.
Well, that crust has got an idea that we are here. And it's good. Okay. Alright, set all our torpedoes to surface. I do not know how this is going to go, but...
Shoot 2-3. Aye, sir.
I'm going to run it down this way, and then up and back. That Sverdlov, how big is that? 16,000 tons. That's going to take more than one torpedo. What's his top speed? 32 knots. What's the... 99 decibels in the water. It's not as loud as I thought it might be.
Con sonar, lost contact. Sierra 3, last bearing 358. Contact faded.
There are a lot
dive
more
at
ships out there
400
with
feet,
all
dive
these
I.
sonar pings coming in that we haven't picked up yet. I'm going to take a chance on that. I need to get something into that Sverdlov.
Shoot
It's going to
2-2.
take more
Aye, sir.
than one torpedo to bring that big boy down. Torpedo 3. They are not moving that fast. I'm sure there's going to be helicopters up. Yeah, the crust is beginning to turn.
Con sonar, new contact bearing 309. Designated Sierra 4.
That is another Cashin.
Con sonar, Sierra 4 is classified as escort.
We do have some dangerous ships out there. The Sverdlov is turning as well. The Kresta's picking up speed. Its active is dropping, so is its passive sonar. Is the Sverdlov picking up? It is not. It doesn't have sonar of any kind, even passive, so it can't hear anything. The Kresta keeps, well, it's up to 20 knots. It's overpowering its active and passive sonar with its own engine noise. That's the Sverdlov right there.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 4, last bearing 303. Contact faded.
I'm not sure if that Cashin is that far out or not. Or this one over here. I kind of doubt it. Bit reluctant to turn the submarine right now. I do not want to break these wires. Okay, Torpedo 3 just gone active and is heading for the surface. It's hard to see, it's kind of dark, but right there is the Kresta. Oh, the Sverdlov. Wait a minute. Okay. That's a sensor glitch that he's moved down here. He's up here. I do not have the sonar, active sonar on these torpedoes. Kresta would hear even that, even if it was at full speed, flank speed, it would hear that sonar coming in. I am going to go to a 5 degrees to port or left on the submarine and begin a very slow turn so as not to break the wire on these torpedoes. Try not to.
Con, fire control,
There it
weapon
is.
acquired.
Torpedo 3 has acquired. And we are moving in on the Kresta.
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing
Yep.
301.
Figured that was going to happen. Do a little manual control here and steer
Con, fire
around.
control, weapon acquired.
And the Cresta is launching torpedoes. But I don't believe they're going to be heading toward our submarine. I think they're heading toward our
Con,
torpedoes.
fire control, weapon countermeasure homing.
Afraid it was going to do that. When she crossed over the,
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
when she crossed over the noisemaker there, got the noisemaker
Con
between
sonar
her
regained contact on Sierra
the
3 bearing 340.
torpedo. The torpedo lost lock due to the noisemaker. And
Con
Boom.
sonar lost contact. Sierra 1, last bearing 296.
reload that
Contact breaking up.
torpedo. We're back up on the Sverdlov. Yeah, 95%. So that is the best location that we have on that. How long we got to run down here? This is how long that torpedo has to run. Right there. And that will cut in half once it activates. Right now it's running in, well, kind of a cruise mode at this time. Once it activates, then it'll go to full speed, and when it does that, it will lose, it consumes its fuel faster. I think we're going to go ahead and activate it.
Con, torpedo room, tube 3 ready.
Yeah, the Sverdlov is picked up to 30 knots. She knows. Oh. Yeah, it was launched. These were launched along the line of the torpedo when it was coming in. That was the Cresta's best guess at where we could be. We're down to just under 4 minutes on torpedo 2. Let's get torpedo 3 set to surface running. This is our main objective, the Sverdlov. And the Sverdlov is going to take 2 torpedoes to bring her down. That's a big boat. And she's running in a straight line and pretty much full speed. These torpedoes are not an issue to the submarine. Each one of these grid squares is 4,000 yards square at the current resolution setting, which is right up here. What do we got? What's the Cashin doing? 61%, and she's coming in hard. Alright. Yeah, told you. There's the choppers. Oh, well, they're not coming in on us. We should not be able to hear that. We're 400 feet down, but yeah, you can anyway.
Shoot tube 3. Aye, sir.
Okay, we maintain the wire. What I like to do is, if possible, is initially fire the torpedo directly at my target. That way, if the wire breaks on launch, it's at least heading in the right direction. and it might be of use. If I was to aim it out like this, it would just go off into the nowhere until it ran out of fuel and self-destructed. But since we didn't break the wire, I can do a bit of a hook shot around. That Cashin is moving 20 knots. I think she's got a little bone to pick with us over sinking her buddy here. She's taken issue with our attention. Yeah, these torpedoes are a non-issue. Fired by the Cresta. The Cashin honestly has very little idea. Oh, our torpedo ran out. Ah, it didn't have the range to reach her. Yep. We're gonna have to take this Cashin out, and then we're gonna. I goofed on that. I didn't realize it was that far away, and I should have. We can catch the Sverdlov, but it will take time because we're only 1 knot faster than she is. Alright, I'm gonna do something that might not be the best idea. I'm gonna reload those with anti-ship missiles, come up and launch at the Sverdlov. Once we take out the Cashin, when we do that, everything on in the ocean is going to know where we're at. The launch transients when those missiles break the surface definitely going to let everybody know where we're at. And then it's going to get fun. Alright, we'll activate that one and send it in. Now, 1 torpedo, 1 Mark 48 should take out this Cashin. We've got plenty of time on this torpedo. The one I launched at the Sverdlov, I should have gone more directly toward it.
Con, torpedo room, tube 1 ready.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
We might have gotten a hit if I had done that. I'm not used to playing at such distances. I wasn't thinking about the 4,000 yard range of each of these squares. The Sverdlov is a good ways off.
Con sonar, noisemaker, bearing 306.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired. Con, fire control, weapon countermeasure homing.
It knuckled.
Con, torpedo room, tube.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
And Boom.
sonar lost contact. Sierra 3, last bearing 295. Contact breaking up.
All right. Reload that. Come up to 200 feet.
Make depth 200 feet. Dive by.
You have to be 200 feet or above to launch these missiles. Okay, well, we still don't have any helicopters our way. They will be coming to our location once we launch these missiles. So I'm going to launch the missiles. I'm going to do a diving turn and speed up to about 15 knots and get out of here. That doesn't mean we're not going to have airdrop torpedoes rain down on top of us, though.
Con, torpedo room, tube 3 ready.
All right, let's set that one. Wait for our depth to stabilize. Looks good. Fire
Shoot
one.
tube 1. Aye, sir. Shoot tube 2. Aye, sir.
Yeah. Dive, dive, dive.
Make depth 800 feet. Dive by.
Make turns for 15 knots. Maneuvering aye. Come left to 276. Helm aye. Con maneuvering. Making turns for 15 knots.
Here's the missile. If we just sink the Sverdlov, then this will be a successful mission. That's the primary.
Con helm. Steady course.
I would like to get everything out there, though. It's a long way off. This is going to take a while. We should.
Con, torpedo room, tube 2 ready.
We should be able to see the Sverdlov soon. Oh, we did get it. Did we? I am not sure if...
Con, dive at 800 feet. Dive by.
I'm not sure if we got the Sverdlov or not. Alright, this may not be the best idea, but...
Make
kick it up
turns
to
for
flank.
3 knots. Maneuvering aye.
And
Come right to 305. Helm
head
aye.
in that direction and see what we can find out. I don't know if we hit the Sverdlov or not.
Con helm. Steady course.
I think those missiles hit. she's got a hell of a run on us, too. Last known position was 43,000 yards away. Alright, I should have reloaded the Harpoon anti-ship missiles instead of torpedoes. Excuse me. I hope we don't fail this mission. I do indeed.
Con, maneuvering, making turns for 3 knots.
Now we are screaming along. Yep, there's helicopters out here. That means we're probably going to have airdrop torpedoes fall on our heads shortly. Huh, no dipping sonar, no nothing.
Con, torpedo room, tube 1 ready.
They are not sure where we're at. I am debating launching 2 more missiles at the Sverdlov. Where is the Sverdlov? It's going to be a capital ship. So it should be... There it is. Anti-missile guns. I didn't see or hear any fire being directed at those missiles. I'm not sure if they hit or not.
Con, torpedo room, tube 2 ready.
These anti-missile guns may have taken out. That might have been what alright.
Make turns for 10 knots. Maneuvering aye.
Make
Yep.
depth 750 feet, dive aye.
We're coming up periscope depth. Yeah, here come the choppers again.
Make turns for 5 knots. Maneuvering aye.
Well, they've got the general area of where we are. I don't know if my radar will reach that far out. I don't know what the range of this radar is.
Con, maneuvering, making turns for 5 knots.
Of course, the higher above the water the antenna is, the radar emitter is, the more range it's got. But, well, the submarine's not that tall. I need to know where the Sverdlov is before I lob these last 2 missiles at it. I don't think we've got any more. Oh, we got 4 more. 2 in the tubes. 4 in storage. Oops. Sorry about that. I hit the microphone stand. I'm gonna have to get used to using this.
Con, sonar, regained contact on Sierra, bore, bearing, 289.
The Cashin is coming back our direction. That's what the Cashin's doing. It's going to run interference for the Sverdlov. Alright, now we're definitely going to tell everybody in the world where we're at. No sense raising the ESM mast. We know there's radar out there. That Cashin's a lot closer than I thought. Well, we got to know where the Sverdlov is, and we're going to fire 2 more missiles and dive.
Raise the radar mast.
There's the Cashin. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. We cannot see the Sverdlov. We
Lower
may
the
have
radar
failed
mast.
this mission.
Shoot 2-3. Aye, sir.
The Cashin's looking for us, definitely. Oh, if I
Dive at 4-5 feet. Dive by.
if I submerge very fast, then I might break that wire. The Cashin's down to 9 knots. She's starting to listen for us. And she's kind of between us and where the Sverdlov was. So, if we were to launch those missiles, she might be able to take them down. Activate the torpedo and see if we can't take out the Cashin. Then we're going to have to dive and go to full speed. Getting close.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
There we go. Now she can probably hear that torpedo coming in, so I'm going to be ready to maneuver the torpedo around. Yeah, she launched 2 torpedoes. Unfortunately, this time they're heading straight for us. And she's pinging live. She knows where we're at.
Con sonar, noisemaker, bearing 284.
Alright, reload that torpedo. Change
Come right
course.
to 353. Helm aye.
Dive deep.
Make depth 6. Make depth 6. 50 feet. Dive by.
And I'm not worried
Con
about
sonar,
cavitating
we are cavitating.
at this time. In fact, with those torpedoes we know are heading our way, let's go down to 900.
Make depth 900 feet. Dive by.
Con, helm, steady course.
Let's just get on down to the bottom. Well, our bottom anyway, pretty close to it.
Con sonar, no longer cavitating.
Con, torpedo room, tube 3 ready.
Yep, there's the torpedoes. They might have been a threat, they may not have been. Okay, they're just going. That one's just going into a straight standard search pattern. It's just going to snake back and forth. So,
Come left to 303 Helm I.
32 knots. We've
Con,
got a
dive
1
at
knot
900 feet. Dive by.
advantage over her,
Con, helm, steady course.
and it looks like we've got 1 knot advantage over
Con,
her.
maneuvering, making turns for 3
How
knots.
far is the edge of the map here? Yeah. I don't know if we can catch her or not in the time we have remaining. I may have just failed this mission. All the time we were playing with the Cashin, she's been running flank. Alright. Do some time compression, get up there and see what we can see. That was the torpedo self-destructing. I don't think we're going to be able to catch this Sverdlov, to be honest. I think my misjudgment on that torpedo, I should have launched a torpedo at the Sverdlov first. That should have been our first target before they even knew we were there, or knew for certain. Close to her last known position, but I mean, she's going to be way up out here. Her best bet was to just run in a straight line, maybe turn, because then we wouldn't know which way she turned. We wouldn't know what direction to look for her in. Yeah. And even so, even though we're booking along at 33 knots, she's still moving at 32, so our closing speed is 1 knot. And at over 40,000 yards, that I don't know if we got time to even attempt to catch up to her before she hits the edge of the map. If she gets to this edge up here, this red line, if she gets in that, crosses that, she escaped. I don't know if there was anything with her, anything else with her.
Con, sonar, regained
Oh.
contact on Sierra 2, bearing 326.
Well, she can't hear us.
Make turns for 5 knots, maneuvering I.
80% solution. Wow, why did she slow down? She cannot hear us. She doesn't have any kind of sonar equipment, underwater sensors. Why did she slow down? Alright, well, we are going to reload these to torpedoes. Far too close for missiles.
Con maneuvering, making turns for 5 knots.
95% solution, and she's just 1,000 yards away from us. Just over 1,000 yards. And she's only doing 9 knots. I did not expect her to slow down. Love those torpedoes a little faster.
Con, torpedo room, tube 1 ready. Con, torpedo room, tube 2 ready.
She's pulling away from us slowly. She's doing 9 knots and we're only doing 5. Alright. Well,
Shoot tube 1. Aye, sir. Shoot tube 2. Aye, sir. Con, fire control, weapon acquired. Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
both torpedoes have acquired. Oh, they missed. They didn't get to the surface fast enough. Well, they should come around and reacquire her. There we go. Locking on again.
Contact.
One?
Sierra
Oh, just
2,
one took
last
her out.
bearing
That's
3,
surprising.
3, 1. Contact breaking up.
Wow. Did not expect that either. That's how close the Sverdlov was to us. That was surprising. I didn't expect it at all.
Con, torpedo room, tube 1 ready.
I honestly did not expect to catch up to that Sverdlov.
Con, torpedo room, tube 2 ready.
Well, nothing nearby. We got everything. A Cresta, 2 Cashions, and the Sverdlov. We have 7 torpedoes left, 1 Moss, and 6 Harpoon anti-ship missiles. That was our mission, our target. Got a medal. Our first Bronze Star, Commander Richard Hertz. All right. News report, constant convoys. That's just telling us all the convoys across the Atlantic are right now reaching their destinations. Intelligence has discerned a pattern to movements of enemy at sea replenishment tankers and tenders. Small enemy force, including 1 or 2 of these ships, is expected to sail from Arkhangelsk shortly for a rendezvous somewhere in the Greenland Sea. You are ordered to find and sink this group. You may also get a chance at the enemy warships this group is intended to support, but tenders and tankers are the mission target. Okay, everyone. Well, we'll pick that one up in the next one. I hope this new microphone sounds better. I'm going to have to get a set of headphones. The speakers on my old headphones don't work anymore, so I'm using my desktop microphone. That's why you're hearing the audio from the game double up. It's from the game and also coming through my microphone. I'm not sure yet how well this one blocks that sound. But anyway, have a good day, and we'll catch you on the next one. Nope, wrong thing.